Hello and welcome back to a brand new Version Addicts vlog. Today we're back at Blackpool Pleasure Beach and it's Halloween in Blackpool. Spooky season has arrived, so this is awesome. Looking forward to getting on these rides today. It looks pretty quiet. It's Thursday the 14th of October today, so midweek. Hopefully it's going to be a good day for rides. Let's get into it and see what changes are around the park for Halloween. So we've got no Grand National today, which isn't a big upset for me. I'm not a huge fan anymore. So let's see what is open. I know I've just checked the app, the new web app for Blackpool. It lets you know about queue times and whatnot. And Icon and the big one are both open. So that's great news. And I believe Infusion's open too. So let's go and grab some rides and I'll let you know how long we wait. What would spooky season be without a little ride on the ghost train? No queue, it's a walk on. Absolutely love this classic. Not just yet. Definitely gonna get a ride on it later on though. These guys. Very spooky. Yeah, I can't have my first ride of the day on the ghost train. Oh Christ. He's here. This guy's spooky. Oh! Very, very cool. Nice touch. Some ride that, isn't it? Goodness me. What a spooky character. Well, that is a great start, Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Nice touch. I did see on social media over the past week that there has been a huge werewolf roaming, but that guy was terrifying. Off he goes there. He's spooking some other people now. Absolutely loving this. Looks really great up here. We've got all kinds of pumpkins and scarecrows. Terrifying. Very cool. We've got no Thrill-O-Matic today, which is a shame. We have got all these ghouls about. Oh, Gromit, how are you, mate? Top man. Old Grom dog. Whoa! We got took out by a seagull then. So here we are. Gonna take a stroll down here, get our first ride of the day on Icon. There goes the big one. Really looking forward to getting a ride on that today. Spot on. Fusion's on the no queue on a walk on, so I'll be back up here soon enough to get a ride on the old SLC. First up, Icon. Shame to see the Burr Band aren't playing away. Coming soon to the channel actually in the next couple of days. I will have the history and future of Avalanche. It's one that I've made recently, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this classic ride. This door was just banging then. Really cool little bit of theming for Halloween down here. Terrifying. It's a walk-on down at Avalanche and Revolution. It's awesome. Definitely going to grab a ride on these two today. Let's head over here and see what this queue's like for Icon. It looked like a walk-on from the top of the bridge there. Happy days. Here we are. We have arrived at Icon. Feels like I've not ridden this in ages, so I'm really looking forward to getting a ride on here. And absolutely nobody in the queue. Looks like pretty much a walk-on. A couple of minutes at max. Let's go. Setting. We've just arrived in the queue and they have announced that it's going to have gone down for some technical delays, so oh well, going to take a stroll over to the big one instead and have our first ride of the day on there. Hopefully I can all be back up soon enough. Such a shame about Icon, but I can't imagine it'll be down long. Here we go then, first ride of the day finally, the big one. Looking forward to this. Would you look at this? This is just what I like to see. Walk on the big one. And look at that queue for Revolution. Absolutely non-existent. Just what we want. It's always worth nipping down in the week if you can. Especially with not too long of the season left. Now that Blackpool will be opening weekends into December, which is great news for us. But here we go. Love this Thursday visit. Absolute station wait. Let's go. It actually is a station wait. Absolutely non-existent, this queue. Fantastic. Looking forward to this. There we are, decent first ride on the big one. It's running really well. Only a 5 or 10 minute station wait there as they check the wheels. And I've just seen icon testing, so I'm going to give that a couple of minutes, and I'm going to actually head over to Revolution for my second ride of the day, because it's been a while since I've had a ride on the old Revolution Beast, and it's a complete walk on. So let's get over there for our second ride of the day. There you go, check that out, complete walk on. It's one of my least favourite queues actually, the Revolution. I get a bit of a wobbly leg walking up these dicky stairs, but here we go, it's worth it for a ride on this classic aero launch. Let's go. Absolutely gorgeous views from up here at Revolution. Quite looking forward to this. This, just the two people in front of me. Let's go. Fantastic little ride on Revolution. Really intense ride today. I've not done it in a while, and yeah, that was fantastic fun. So Icon is back open. I'm going to take a stroll over there. Let's see if we can get a ride on the Mack multi-launch Beast. Feels like an age since I've ridden Icon. Cannot wait for this. Let's hope we have a little bit more luck here with our second attempt. Quick ride on Icon, and it looks like a pretty much a walk on again. Seems like a running theme today. Try and get eyes on this queue. Oh yeah, there's nobody there. Let's go. Here we go. So finally, after a 10-minute deep clean, we're finally gonna get our first ride on Icon. Looking forward to it. Well, it was well worth the wait. A fantastic ride, as always, on Icon. Smooth and quick as you like. Oh, it never loses it. And I never seem to get bored of riding that ride. Spot on, as always. Brilliant. I mean, we ended up waiting about 10 minutes for it to finish cleaning. And of course, within the hour, it had already been down, I think, to take a train off. Started off on 2 trains when we arrived, and it's only on 1 now, so I don't know why they didn't just do the clean there. It was about 20-25 minutes in between, but there you have it. Good first ride. Let's hope the operations can stay consistent now. Really impressed with Icon today. So I'm going to take a stroll over and have a ride on Infusion. It's been a while. And then I'm probably going to take a stroll down to Nickelodeon Land and grab that ride on Nick Streak that I missed last time I came, because it was down midweek. And it looks like it's open today, so hopefully we'll grab a ride on my favourite Woody in the park, Nick Streak. Here we are, we've arrived down at the old classic Vekoma SLC Infusion. Previously Traumatizer over at Pleasureland Southport. It's time for a ride on this beast. It's a complete walk on, as most of the rides in the Pleasure Beach today, so let's do it. Time for a ride on Infusion. There's absolutely no wait for Infusion whatsoever. Happy days. I'm going to brace myself for a ride on the Bone Shaker. Absolutely madness here. I've just ducked under the old queue there and got back on for a re-ride on Infusion. Absolutely dead. And I'm going to take another ride, and it was actually alright. It's a really intense little ride. Also, it's not the smoothest. You've got to brace yourself because you will end up whacking your head on them enormous restraints. But yeah, decent. I enjoyed Infusion today. Spot on. Let's get another go on it. Proper ride, that. Proper ride is the Infusion. It's... I don't know what it is. I absolutely love it. That double heart line at the end is horrific though. It properly takes your head off your shoulders. But it's all part of the fun of it. It's an intense, old school SLC. Get in there. Infusion, everybody. Love love that. Got a bit of an headache, but well worth it. Spot on. Starting to regret that re-ride already on Infusion. Got a bit of an headache. It was good fun though. Definitely worth jumping on if there's no queue. So, next up, I'm going to grab myself an ice blast as tradition, and then have a little walk round. Maybe go and grab that ride on Nick Streak. Stick with us. Next up then, stroll down towards Nickelodeon Land and grab a ride on Nickelodeon Streak. We have arrived down at a quiet Nickelodeon Land. Really looking forward to getting a ride on Nick Streak. I've actually missed out on it the last few times I've been here, so I'm really glad to see it's open today. Let's get in here, let you know how long I wait. Looks like another walk-on. Fantastico. Always a popular ride down in Nickelodeon Land is Nick Streak, so always worth grabbing a ride when there's no queue. Spot on. Absolutely lovely. Little walk-on ride there on Nick Streak. Fantastic. So that's pretty much all the coasters that I want to ride in the park. I usually skip Big Dipper. I'll ride it once or twice a season, but it isn't one that I like to get on often. And of course, Grand National, I boycotted at the start of this season after it nearly put my back out. So, lovely, lovely so far. I'm going to take a little stroll around the park. I'll try and catch some more Halloween updates for you. And I'm going to grab a few re-rides. A couple of hours left in the park and minimal queues, so let's go. Okay, so next up, what would a trip down to the Pleasure Beach be without a quick ride on Avalanche? The old classic Mack bobsled. So that's next up on the agenda. Let's go. There we are. We've got a station wait here on Avalanche. It's about 5 minutes if that. Spot on. Let's take a ride. Not the worst ride I've ever had on Avalanche, to be fair. Coming up on the channel in the next few days, I've got the history and future of Avalanche, and any fans of the ride probably won't be happy with my conclusions in there, but that's coming up soon, so keep your eyes peeled. If you've not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So here we go. We've just got an hour, or just over an hour left in the park, so I'm going to grab some re-rides, and I'll see you at the exit. More spooky updates down here at the Pleasure Beach. It's been really good to see. There's not loads around the park, mainly at the park entrance, but awesome to get down here. I'm loving that the Pleasure Beach are open later on into the year as well, so that's awesome. But yeah, it's been a really good day so far. Like I said, we're into our last hour now, so we're just grabbing a few re-rides, but lovely. Well worth the trip down to the Pleasure Beach midweek. So there's one of the casualties today, no Skyforce, although it's a quiet day, so it is understandable that some rides won't be on. And it's not one that I'll grumble about not riding, to be fair. It makes me feel a bit sick. It's been a really great day for a ride count. Been on absolutely everything. Done Icon 2 or 3 times, ridden the big one twice, managed to do Infusion twice, which my head hasn't forgiven me for just yet, but yeah, spot on. Lovely day. So there we have it. It's just about 4:45 now. The heavens have started to open. It's just started raining here in Blackpool, so I'm going to make my way to the exit. But as always, a fantastic little day here at the Pleasure Beach. I'll take a stroll to the exit and see if I can see any more spooky updates before I leave. No action down here today from the river caves. I didn't notice that on my way in. Yeah, it's been off all day. And there we have it. It's unfortunate. I was just about to get my last ride of the day on the Ghost train, but it has closed a little early. Oh, it's down as a 4 p.m. close, so fair enough. Some of the rides are staggered. Some are closing at 4, some are closing bang on 5, so that's fair enough. Really looking forward to seeing how Valhalla changes for next year, 2021. If you haven't already, check out the history and future of Valhalla on the channel now, where I go over all the changes that we've seen so far and what changes we'd like to see next season. So yeah, it's our last ride of the daytime, and I'm going to take one last quick shot up there on Ice Blast. So thanks for watching, and I'll sign you out just in a moment. So that's going to wrap up another fantastic day here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's been a quick Halloween midweek update, and we've really enjoyed ourselves. So thank you so much for watching. We are going to be at Thorpe Park for Fright Nights early on next week, so keep your eyes peeled for the vlog coming soon. Until then though, take care and thank you so much for watching. See you again.